Is this going to be a country that I don't recognize in 5 to 10 years if we don't have these two pillars? If we don't, I mean, where are the Democrats going with this? If Mondami is the face of the Democrats on the East Coast and Katie Porter is the face on the West Coast, I don't know if that's great politically for that party. Could be quite fun.
No.
Star, thank you. Frank.
Ms. Porter, you've acknowledged that your interactions with an aide and with a reporter captured on videos which went viral were, in your words, a bad look, and that you could have done better. What have you done to address those concerns? And as a person who frequently speaks about being a parent on the campaign trail, what would you tell your own kids if they ever faced a boss like that? You have 60 seconds.
I apologized that day to that staffer 4 years ago.
What grade would you give him on homelessness, and what, if anything, would you do differently? You have 60 seconds.
I'm a notoriously tough grader, but I would probably give him a B on homelessness. I don't think this has been an easy problem to solve, but I do give him a lot of credit for calling attention to the problem. When he campaigned 8 years ago, he was talking about housing when nobody else was.
Wow, by the way, I'd love to be in your class, Katie, if you get a B for what Gavin Newsom's done on homelessness. My goodness.
This is getting crazy. Remember when Katie Porter had a mental breakdown when a CBS reporter was asking her simple questions a few months ago. I don't know. I think I did a whole segment on that. I'm going to play that before we go into this full analysis. If you take a look at this video, Katie Porter get asked what she would tell her kids if they are faced a boss like her. I apologized to that staff 4 years ago. There are a lot of things that this lady has done that she should not be standing there. You saw at the beginning of the video where Bima is calling her out for who she is. At some point, if I look at people, she's starting to support her. I don't know what exactly they're actually doing here.
Say, if you're from a deep blue area, if you're from LA or you're from Oakland, you don't have an experience.
But you just said you don't need those Trump voters.
Well, you asked me if I needed them to win.
So you don't
I
think
feel like this is unnecessarily argumentative. What is your question?
The question is the same thing I asked everybody, that this is being called the empowering voters to stop Trump's power grab. Every other candidate has answered this question. This is not
argumentative. And I said I support it.
So, and the question is, what do you say to the 40% of voters who voted for Trump?
Oh, I'm happy to say that. It's the do you need them to win part that I don't understand. I'm happy to answer the question as you have it written, and I'll answer it.
And we've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% of California voters to win? And you're saying, no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that...
Well, to those voters, okay, so you...
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Okay. Thank you.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this. I'm not. Not with 7 follow-ups to every single question you ask.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't care. I don't care. I want to have a pleasant, positive conversation in which you ask me about every issue on this list. And if every question you're going to make up a follow-up question, then we're never going to get there.
Ms.
And
Porter,
we're just going to circle around.
I am an investigative
I have never
reporter.
had to do this before, ever.
You've never had to have a conversation with
to end
a
an
reporter?
interview.
Okay, but every other candidate has done this.
What part of I'm me? I'm running for governor because I'm a leader. So I am going to make...
So you're not going to answer questions from reporters? Okay, why don't we go through? I will continue to ask follow-up questions because that's my job as a journalist, but I will go through and ask these, and if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. So nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all on camera.
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you either. I would love to continue to ask these questions so that we can show our viewers what every candidate feels about every one of these issues that they care about. And redistricting is a massive issue. We're going to do an entire story just on the responses to that question.
She was unable to answer the question. She had to stop the interview. Extremely embarrassing. When you see people that are not up to the task, you will clearly see it. I've seen a lot of scandals that people are posting about her, what she did to the husband. I don't want to go into that. There is one video I'm about to show you. You will clearly see who exactly is this lady. There are a lot of questions that came up during this debate. She was unable to respond. I decided to bring this back so you can see exactly who she is. Just look at what she did here. Very embarrassing, right? She had to walk out. What will you do? Someone reasonable will respond to this question without even thinking.
Porter, same question. Do you believe that English proficiency, language proficiency, should be strictly enforced for truck drivers? You have 60 seconds.
I would absolutely fight the Trump administration because the job of the California governor is to protect Californians. And right now, that includes protecting them from Donald Trump. Protecting Californians also includes enforcing traffic laws. And we've seen sometimes a need for oversight in California. For example, we have seen that the Department of Motor Vehicles was not enforcing rules around DUIs and drivers who had convictions for that. I am stunned that Mr. Bianco would say to black and brown Californians and immigrants who are being terrorized and racially profiled that you have to get over racism. It's not something that you get over, it's something that you fight. And if he doesn't understand the importance of that, he has no business representing a state with the diversity of California.
Someone replied, I get sick to my stomach every time I have to listen to a demo blame everything wrong with their crime-infested state on Trump, while on the same breed, defending criminals have fought passing laws to criminalize those who uncover these. This is exactly what is going on with the Democrat Party. At some point, when I look at what is going on, you can realize that when a question like this surfaces, they always struggle to throw it at Trump. From this video, you will see that these people make a lot of mistakes. Because of the TDS in her, she was unable to respond to a simple question. What will she do to this majority of people who voted for the president? She could not answer that question because of that TDS. Look at a question like this. This was a question you can respond without mentioning Trump's name. But because they really can't even do, they will always struggle to play the game of blaming everything on Trump. It's crazy. If this lady is coming in, she will still come in with that same mentality like Gavin Newsom, what we saw, what we have been seeing. I don't know why these people even attempt to do this every single time. It get crazy. I want to appreciate people that are supporting sharing out the videos. There is something going on my channels, and we are not stopping. We will continue to update you, giving out videos like I do daily. They don't recommend videos, so I'm pleading, please hit the videos. I don't know if you actually see this every day. Hip, and share out the videos. It will help, for us to regain back our recommendations. I don't violate any policies on this platform. Reason, I'm always within my reach. I don't go do extra kind of things. But I don't know why they keep suppressing the truth when I put out these videos. But it's not a stopping factor. God bless you abundantly. And so the short clips at the end, that is for a white algorithm. You can always skip.
I mean, wasn't that the point of Title IX? Title IX in the early 70s was something.
Gains who I disagree with strongly should feel physically.
This is getting crazy.
In support of that, until the First Lady brought them back with her surprise statement last week.
How does this benefit?
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor.
Creative content.
Why are you not looking forward to the White House fight?
Well, it's kind of a gimmick.
I have 300.
Air maps in Texas.